Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. Still water, yeah.
Okay, well, I was going to give you one full.
Is this one of the twist-offs?
No, it's got a...
You gotta use your teeth?
Well, Shawn, you know, I've known Shawn Christensen, the writer-director, since I was 14 years old, maybe 13 even, actually. We used to take acting classes together in New York City. And I grew up in New York area, Shawn grew up in the New York area, and we just sort of always have been like-minded when it comes to sort of film taste and just art in general, not to sound pretentious. And Shawn had written his first screenplay while he was touring with his band. And I gave that screenplay to my agent at the time and said, this is the best thing I've ever read. You gotta do something with this guy. He's gotta be a writer. And sure enough, that's how his career got started as a writer. And he won an Oscar several years later, probably actually 10 years later. And then, you know, so he's always, I think we've always over the years, I don't know if he's felt indebted to me, but I know that we've always over the years spoken of working together, and now we've just made this first feature, and we're going to do more. Gideon is a guy who's desperately in love. He's a hopeless romantic in this, I don't know if I can curse, in this fucked up world. He's living in this sort of drug-fueled, clubby New York City world, and he's hopelessly in love with this girl. And I thought that was, I believe in love. I am such a sappy, I mean, I am like, for me, it's like the driving point of my life is like, it's the only thing I have is like love on any level. I really am kind of disinterested in anything else. And so I just connected with him on that level, is that for him, this girl was everything. And also, I hate to be, you know, so blunt about it, but it was a complete opposite of the character that I play on TV for the last 6 seasons. And so I just thought, you know, look, if I can do this and I could play this sort of dark guy with a hint of vulnerability, it would be a welcome relief to not be doing something supernatural.
Yeah, it's a disaster. It's a disaster to concentrate on acting and directing and writing. I think I did it because I knew the character, but also because we didn't have any money to go and hire, you know, someone of note or a bigger actor anyway. But I didn't have a lot of trouble doing it in the short film. I had more trouble in the feature film because, oddly enough, in the feature there was less resources, less money, less time than on the short film. I can't quite explain how that is, but I shot the short film at 2 pages a day, and I shot the feature film at 6 pages a day. And so doing all those roles was harder on the feature and not really that difficult on the short film.
You're on the inside scoop.
Well, I just had to go get people sandwiches.
I think Paul's hungry.
Yeah, Paul wants one. Yeah,